Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is number 8, 9, 10 and 11 of Icad 2023. I am doing 4 cards today because I am falling way behind. I'm using 4x6 cards, index cards, and yeah, well, as usual, I don't know what to do. So I'm just sticking them down because I don't want them to be moving all over the place. And I'm just going to cover them with some acrylic paint just to start and just to get my mind a little active and flowing. Now that that's done, I thought today I could use some charcoal. I haven't done it in a while. And I just started making squiggly marks and I thought, hey, might I make a leaf? And then I tried to do different marks on all the cards. Because as much as I'm using the same tools and materials, I still want them to look different as possible. I'm also trying my best to leave white space, but I think after a while I kind of gave up. Yeah, that one for sure I just gave up. But I was also trying to leave white space. The next set I do, I will try harder to leave some white space or at least add it back in. But I have found that it's easier to leave it out than to try and add it back. And it looks better as well. So I'm adding some little marks with a cover because last time I found it was cute, so I did that again. And now I'm just going through a process of trying to blend and trying to add some more marks and some more colors. Because even at this point, I still have no clue what I'm doing. None. I keep thinking, you want to do some abstract, so let's try some abstract pieces. The only one I knew that I had more of an idea about was the leaf one. The rest was tough. Especially the one on the right bottom. So when I'm not sure again, I add some splashes, usually at the end, but this time I thought let's add it, and if I needed to I could add it at the end as well as another layer. But I'm trying to blend out this black now because I think I realized that I like black. I really do like it, and I'm just watering down some areas of it and I'm leaving some really intense because I like how that looks at the same time. I'm adding some yellow to this because I realized I didn't have any and I'm still not sure what's happening. This card, it reminded me of a coconut. That green circle, yeah, it made me think of a coconut. And I didn't know what to do with it. I don't know. But I'm just trying to add colors all over the card and just try and keep it balanced even though I'm not sure what's happening. For my leaf, I thought let's add some color, the same colors I have on my palette. I just put out a couple colors that appeal to my eye. And I am using that to fill in my leaf. I didn't want it to be a typical leaf. I just wanted to add some color on my card and go from there. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to do it intermittently. I'm trying not to let the colors really touch each other too much and just, you know, make it like an abstract leaf. But yeah, it's nice and bright because the colors are, you know, they're nice and playful. When I look at them, that's what comes to mind. That's the word that comes to mind. Playfulness and happy and light. So these are my colors that I'm adding. And because I added the colors on the leaf, I thought it would help it to be a more balanced card if I added the same colors outside of the leaf as well, but not in large areas. Just, you know, just a little touch on the outsides of my leaf. So I did come in with my splashes at the end, and I really like how that looks. So I'm moving it off to the side to give it some time to dry and to get it out of my eyesight as well. So when I bring it back in, maybe I'll think of something new to add. That one I didn't know what to do with it, so I just put it off to the side. And now I'm looking at these two, trying to figure out what to do. What am I going to do with this? And even this one, it's so weird. I had no clue. So I was looking around thinking, what am I going to do? But this one, I thought it kind of looked like a head as well. So I thought I haven't done any faces in a while, so let me try one. And I realized that I got intimidated by the shape of the quote-unquote coconut. So I ended up drawing the face as if it was inside of the coconut, which made it look quite alien. So I'm calling this my alien face. And because it's an alien, maybe she's kind of pretty. I don't know, y'all tell me at the end. Maybe she is for an alien, right? But I'm using the same colors that I have on my palette, because that's what I wanted to do, just use the same colors all around. And yeah, I'm not trying to get it perfect, as you see. Her neck and shoulders, I wasn't in the mood to try and shade and balance off everything, so I just did it black. Because, you know, it's like you're hearing a little voice in your mind, and I just kept hearing alien, alien, alien. So why not have a black neck? And then I'm thinking, if anybody feels uncomfortable with it, it could probably be her turtleneck. Why not? So I gave her some nice thick eyebrows. I'm doing her eyes. One was bigger than the other. I was trying to fix it, but it wasn't really working, and that's okay. Her lip is too close to her nose. Her chin is super long. I thought I'd just add some quote-unquote shading in some very, very, very small areas of her face, but really and truly just really minimal. And I actually did her lips red. Gabby would be so proud of me. She actually does not like this card. She does not like how she came out at all. And that's okay. And here I'm giving her some hair, because her head was just looking really weird. But I did it differently than I usually do. I'm just, you know, she's an alien, right? As I said, my mind just kept saying, alien. But I thought her hair made her look kind of coolish. You know, I like that kind of cut. I don't know what to call it. Pixie is coming to mind, but I don't think that's a pixie cut. So I'm adding some splashes around her, and I actually really like how I find she looks really cool. She reminds me of an agent, or you know. And then I thought it was looking really black, so I broke it up by adding those white dots. And then I thought, since I have white there, I need to add white somewhere else because it looks kind of imbalanced. So I decided to put it in her hair. And then I thought it was too white and it looked too weird. So I just came back in with some black over it. Just a little bit, but you could still see the white. And I thought that would help it balance up a lot better. Yay! And I gave her some whites for the eyes. And a little tiny touch on the lip and the nosy area. I was trying not to go into too much detail. But yeah, this is my strange lady, my alien girl, who I like. Maybe we could give her a name. I don't know. So this card, I was so confused. So I thought this looks like a pathway, and I used texture paste to paste it on, and then I use a spatula to lift up some of it so I'll get some nice ridges. So I put that off to the side to dry, and I really actually love this one. I like how the black, it looks like a kind of cloud to the top, and then it's kind of filtering down and settling down below, the black on the left. And I thought I could do something similar-ish with the green, and also I did that with the green to help join the circles because I found it was looking too separate. So I did that, and then I had this stencil that I made, and I thought it kind of looks like it would be cool if he's, you know, sheltering in this kind of atmosphere that has been created. So I put him in the corner, and I just love it. I love this card. I really love this card. So I'm going to add just a really few splashes. There we go. And yeah, I love that card. This card is so weird. I didn't know what to do with this. I was so confused. So I actually saw this laying, you know, discarded in one of the areas where I throw stuff when I'm done with it. And I thought I'll just do an outline but not fill in the entire area. So I just brushed over it with a semi-dry brush. And just capture the outline but not filling in all the space around it. And I thought that was pretty cool, because I wanted to keep the card kind of bright still. And then I brushed over the textured area just to show the highlights, and I didn't like how it looked, so I thought I'd add some yellow around it to brighten it up. And I wasn't too hot on that, so it wasn't showing up properly, but I kind of figured I wouldn't like it, but I had already started, so there you go. So I added the white, and then I'm layering the yellow over it so it will pop more. And I wanted to see how that would look. Then I thought maybe if I add the black, it would help it pop and look better. It didn't look the way I thought it would. You know, you have a picture in your mind sometimes. So this wasn't what I had in mind. Then I thought, let's add some words. So I chose all my words for all my cards, and I backed them on a piece of cardstock that I had lying around. So they're nice and thick. They're thicker than when I backed them on book page. So I like this. And I'm just giving them some color to match the cards that they're supposed to go on. I'm trying to do it like a wash, but it's paper, so it just suck it up like a straw. I didn't move fast enough for some of them, but that's okay. You live and you learn. And it's okay. And I gave them a little black outline as well, so that I could actually see them when I put them on my cards. This first card, I thought the word okay would work because honestly, I just found the card was okay. So I thought it was perfect. And then I didn't like how that centerpiece looked, so I came in with some yellow and I just brushed it over the rough areas to raise it up again and highlight it. And I don't know, the wood, it didn't feel right. For her, I chose Worthy because even though she looks strange, you know, it made me think of people in life who just doesn't feel that they're good enough because of how they look and how they think people see them. But it was just a reminder to me that I am worthy of love, worthy of respect, worthy of I'm worthy. The umbrella was protected obviously because of the rain, sheltered as well, made, you know, I like that. And the leaf is imagined because it's not your typical leaf and you have to think outside. Well, you know, it encourages you to think outside the box, in my opinion. So that's imagined. And I didn't find it was standing out much, so I'm just taking a pen to outline it. It's my Signo pen. And I'm doing the same with her, Miss Worthy. This one, I moved it and then protected. I did not know what to do with that sunshiny one. So these are my cards. I didn't put a word on this one. It didn't feel right. Looking at all the ridges, the outlines. I like it. It's interesting. I love this one. Protected. Worthy. I love this one too because she's worthy. Whether people think she's pretty or not. And this one I also love because of the different colors. So thank you so much for watching and for waiting, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.